Welcome, one and all, whoever may be watching this. This will be part 7 of Broken Pieces. Don't. Oh! I just loaded the wrong save. Okay, there we are. Let's continue on from the right playthrough.
This staging was prepared while the population was at the festivities. The population of St. Exil being already fragile. I dare to imagine the trauma of people if they had been exposed to this. And of course, served with its complimentary tape.
Residents of Saint-Exil, I observe you, and I see great suffering in you. You are deeply sad, and yet you persist in not wanting to acknowledge it. The situation here has...
It must have taken a lot of time to set up all this staging. A lot of struggling souls probably joined the devotees over time.
been deteriorating for years, and no one has come up with solutions to your problems.
A sheet is hidden under this pile of books. Father, I have heard noises coming from the crypt several times. It is during the night when I prepare the Mass that I hear them. Isn't the crypt supposed to be unlocked only once a year? The door is locked up tight when I want to access it.
No one wants to face it, but our village is sick at heart. Here and there, some think that a curse has befallen our lands.
Interesting. This book traces the entire history of the church and the creation of this cross. I'll take it with me for my bedtime reading. This church seems to hide a lot of secrets from me.
Well, these people were right. Saint-Exil is not just a village. This place has a soul.
So, turn the museum's power supply, find the key at the post office, go to sleep and study the church book. Okay, so maybe, well...
Dark and silent poison proliferates in the veins formed by our alleys and ends up
Let's just have a little look-sees around. Oh, hello, peeps.
A little more each day. Saint-Exil is not just a village, and its creation is no accident. The ancients never doubted it.
Crypt. This door seems locked by a complex mechanism.
Of course.
Someone, or rather something, greater than us, decided to gather us here a long time ago. He made us build this village and protected our ancestors in exchange for his benevolence. Some of us honor him for that. It is the same entity which today has decided to call you to order and punish you. Unlike you, I never doubted it.
This door can be unlocked from the other side.
Its existence and its great power. It chose me to guide you, like a shepherd, bathed in the light of his wisdom. Join us, so that this nightmare finally ends. From now on...
The annual High Mass is still maintained for the day after the Feast of the Village. Like previous years, we are expecting many of you. The sect had chosen the right place and the right time to strike a blow.
You are aware and cannot go back. If you don't bend to his will, you'll end up paying for it. Only one possible solution is offered to you. Obey!
Tomb of the Dureau family. Family who contributed greatly to the creation of the port of St. Exil. The fishing activity was so important that the family built their house at the end of the quays. They thus were the first informed of the contents of the merchants' cargoes in St. Exil. An envied position.
So I just feel like while we're here, might as well look around and whatnot, but okay, there are so many doors going everywhere, it's not funny. So where are we in relation to anything?
Bulletin from the city of St. Exil. The structure has been weakened and water can infiltrate the wall. The town will start the repairs soon, so they can avoid a collapse before winter. Doesn't look like they had time.
So maybe we need an axe to break this.
I'm going to need something to break those.
Yup, so there must be an axe lying around somewhere. Is my hot take. Oh, okay. Travel to the house. It's like the front of the church or something. Oh, cute. Oh, hello, axe.
Excellent.
Again, did she just say excellent? That's never going to get old. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've been able to make some stunning progress without too many issues.
Planks removed. This should weaken this son of a brick.
Which is always slightly encouraging, you know? Oh, I've already searched that one. Okay. I forget.
There are no bad moments to officialize a bond.
Except for, you know, when your whole town gets kidnapped or murdered or whatever the situation here is. Okay. This puzzle was actually quite difficult.
Solve this puzzle and win a coin to use in George's workshop.
But, obviously, I was able to figure it out. I just have to remember how to do that again. I think if we push that one... Just have to remember to not accidentally exit myself out of here.
This table said interesting things at times, wouldn't it?
Okay, so we need to turn these around, but we also need to unblock everything. Just bear with me. Back this horse up.
No puzzle can resist me.
They are actually kind of neat puzzles. I really enjoy doing them. Because they're not sort of overly difficult.
I see. The crazy taggers have made another victim.
But they do require a little bit of thought.
Never betrayed by our steeds. I only took a few riding lessons when I was little. But from memory, you can't trust these beasts. So I'm going to have to disagree.
I want to know the backstory with her and horses. Like, I know some of them can be difficult. But some of them can apparently be quite lovely. I've never ridden a horse in my life, so it's just what I've seen around.
Tomb of the Duc de Bliard. He was in charge of defending St. Exil's agricultural and maritime activities. The White Manor is one of the vestiges of this family, who still live in the region. An ingenious system initially developed for its moats made it possible to send water to different parts of the village.
Interesting. Just have to remember where we need to go. Let's search everything. Hello, I don't actually know if these things are statues or if they're people. Because in her little spiel, the cult lady did say something about turning the dead into statues. Or the departed into statues or whatever. Okay, so we're now back in the big hall. Sup, peeps? Oh, actually, there's something I missed. I don't know how much these new sort of clues and whatever will actually help, but it's just worth getting them all, I guess.
The de Vigneault Mausoleum. They played an important part in the development of St. Exel. This family was in charge of the local agriculture. They ultimately defended the village by burning their own crops. The flower house was once their home, but it is now owned by the town.
So I wonder if these things are going to have anything to do with the crypts that I'm assuming we're going to have to enter at some point in time.
The Angel and the Newborn, unknown artist. This statue is incredible.
There is a door up those stairs, but it's locked. Poor Alicia has issues finding doors. So I think that's everywhere in here that can be explored for the moment. There were a few doors that needed keys. There is a door that way, but it also needs a key. And now it's time for some more time travel, or dimensional travel, or some kind of travel. Okay, so that's just where we came from. Always good to check these things, you know. Don't want to miss anything that might be behind her. Is it a giant starfish? Is that what we're dealing with? Either that or it's a kraken, and I'm here for a kraken. I'll worship that.
Oh, I remember our move to St. Exel. Nature was stunning and the smell of the sea gave me crazy energy. Everything seemed simpler then. Pierre absolutely insisted on bringing all his musical belongings to St. Exel. I remember it made me crazy. But he knew how to buy me with a few songs.
I mean, he was a musician, wasn't he? So of course he would want to take all of his musical stuff. What a mess.
Isn't that my house door? Well, at least a piece of it. It feels like a weird dream where all the memories are crashing incoherently in your head.
Just a casual pair of pants lying on the ground there. Do you want to aim at them? Okay, so the combat in this area is actually slightly difficult. Which is fine, no complaints.
During our travels, we often underestimate the impact of the seasons on the mood of our faithful companions. Keep it in a sunny and temperate climate, and it will guide you on the right path. Plunge him in the snow and the cold, and to shorten his sufferings, his heart will betray you.
So take the horse out during summer but not winter? Is that the general gist of that?
Elise, we're going to have to make a choice. And if that's not too much to ask, the good one.
Okay, so from what I gather here, if you make the right choice, you don't have to fight anyone. I think. So I'm just going to do what I did last time, except for at the very end, I'm going to change the direction I went in.
Okay, we took the right path.
See? I'm assuming there would have maybe been combat if we went the wrong way. That was very unhelpful. I should have stood at the edge, but anyways. I think this is what you need to do. I don't really know. That's why I thought I would have a bit of a look. Oh, yep, up the stairs. Good job, Elise. You're a smart cookie.
I could question myself whether or not to make a decision, but that would just add one more on my plate.
Okay, I think I went right here. Oh, yep, okay, into the wall. Yay for controls.
Too easy.
Okay, see, so that's like 2 out of 3 where we had no issues. Okay, so here I think I went right, so I'll go left. It's kind of funny because you need an axe to break this down,
I'm going to need something to break them.
but there's an axe right behind it, so I'm assuming that's nothing we need to worry about. And up these stairs is a locked gate.
Completely locked.
So I don't know if we'll come back to this or if they're just there for fun. I don't know. But let's go left this time and see what happens. Hold on. Oh no, okay. I thought there was more to the area. I think this also means we missed the tape recording though. Yeah, right there is a tape recording. Interesting.
Another of these damned four-legged beasts. I'm going to develop a phobia of horses.
Huh, interesting. So maybe the right was the right way to go.
Yes, I did it.
Oh, no? I can't see anything. Thank you. I'm so confused. If you go the other way, you have to do combat, but there's also a tape recording, and I'm not sure if maybe the tape recordings... Oh, gosh. Are there to freak you out? I don't know. That looked like a giant squid. I mean, I think they're supposed to be krakens.
Nothing beats the warmth of a fireplace. Our big house in St. Exel is so much harder to heat than our little city apartment. Where did you put the remote, Pierre? Where? Okay, that one is on me. Our TV is too old to have one. I'll get up and change the channel. Don't move. It could be a very strange moment. Washing yourself out in the open like that?
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I don't understand it myself. But people like to do it.
Somebody's gotta clean these plates, and it sure ain't me. What other cleaning products give you a radiant whiteness like La Chienne Nature?
Okay, so I guess that was that. I mean, I think the only thing... Oh, I need to figure out how to get her back across. The only thing really left for us to do is take her back to the house and go to sleep. Because we can't turn the power supply on without a lever. And we can't get the lost key without something. Let's just have a look at what's been updated. So someone destroyed the Rockwall submarine. The flower house was a property of the Vino family. Oh, so that must have been the one near the lighthouse. The library embodies Abbot Rower's dedication. Sorry, that's the jog. The derailed house is located by the docks. So I wonder if I have to visit all these houses. But the issue is, I think it's too early for her to sleep, even if it takes us an hour and 30 minutes to get back.